As they race up towards the line.
Russell's going along like a winner.
With a photo finish between second and third.
Oh, it was close.
Hello listeners and welcome to the Back a Winner podcast. This weekend, stacks of racing, but before I get into it, just make sure to jump on to Smart Odds so you can compare odds with Smart Odds now. So sign up and use the code WINBIG in capitals to get a 30-day free trial. That's a month free trial instead of the normal 14 days. So heaps of races this weekend, punters, and a lot of features. Joe's features will be up on our website and the SmartB app, and of course, you've got the odds comparison. You can find the best odds there. We're looking to continue really good run. For anyone that's been following, my best bets and best each ways have been really hitting the last week or so. We've had 3 of the last 4 days where every best and each way bet has got up. So anyone doing all up multis, well done to you. I'm sure you've had some good success with those. This weekend, firstly, I'll just touch on Caulfield. No features here at Caulfield, just the standard races and just a 9-race card this weekend rather than the 10-race card that it has been recently. I just want to mention in race 6, the Black Cloud. Now, I loved its first up run. It was very good when running second at Canterbury behind World Alliance on a soft track. The Black Cloud, it's a smart runner. It's got a really good record. It's made the Quinella 8 from 12 goes. It loves this trip and it sticks over this 1100 and loves soft footing and good footing as well. So I think it's a bit of an adaptable runner, and I just think this Sydney form should be strong here. Looking at this field, it's a bit limited. A few of these have sort of reached their peak and been around the mark. So I think this is a very winnable race for the Black Cloud. I think it can settle on or off the speed. This looks a nice price. So if you jump onto the odds comparison, you can get around that $3.60 mark, which is good odds for a runner in this field. Another one I'll mention is in race 3, Mercurial Lady. Now, I know this is a step up in grade, but I thought she was excellent last start. Her last start win, she won by 7 lengths. Now, I know that's in maiden grade on the synthetic, but I think she's a watch here. I think if the money comes for her, get involved, and the market should say on her chances here. But I like that win. I think she can take the next step. There's $3.90 on the odds comparison right now. That looks around the right price, but if she gets into around $3, I think she's a really good play here. She'll be tough to hold out, so keep an eye on there with Mercurial Lady. I think she's a good bet if the market likes her, but I think that will be the key to her chances. Eagle Farm, plenty of features, so Joe will have the selections up there. Got the Tattersalls Stakes, which is quite a nice field of lightly raced runners. The Tattersalls Cup, where Sir Lucan's the favourite, he's a shocker, was the one that I thought would run really well here. It's got a good record at over the trip and handles all conditions. I thought its last start run was very good in quite a strong field, chasing Campbell-Dino, and it's been around the mark in some handy races this campaign. So I think that's the one to beat in the Cup. He's a shocker. On the odds comparison, $3.60 looks around the right price in a fairly open field. But Joe will have her selections there as well. The Gold Crown, James McDonald is on the favourite there, Mayor of Mount Buller. I don't have a selection here with confidence. I think this is a pretty wide open field. Maybe the market can guide you there, or jump onto the website and check out Joe's selections. The Tattersalls Mile, another tricky field, I thought. You've got around $4 the favourite there, but what I want to mention in race 8 is Tashi. I think it's gonna be well backed. At the moment, you got $8 on the odds comparison, but I can see it getting backed in a bit more. This horse doesn't know how to run a poor race. Super consistent. Tommy Sherry has an excellent record aboard. Handles all conditions and has ticked this track, which is important. This track is a tricky track to run on. Some horses do not handle Eagle Farm, so I think Tashi can settle on the speed and be tough to beat. Got a good record, and I just think right now it's a nice each way play. Sherry knows the horse really well. I know it doesn't win out of turn. It's only 4 from 25, but it's placed 72% of its career runs, and you're getting some good place odds. Race 9, the Healy Stakes. I'm sticking out here, but I do think needs some lucks going really well. Barrier 14, and I know it does have potential other races in sight, so I think just keep an eye on the market there as well. That might be your best gauge for the last race of the day there. At Rosehill, we've got the Mikel Cup. So this is race number 9. Interesting field. Elamaz is the favourite, 440 on the odds comparison. This is an import, so it's got a good record. Comes across, so keep an eye on the market there. It's trialled up really nicely. Bit of a tricky field. I thought Belvedere Boys was a good bet here. It's 2 out of 2 at Rosehill. Likes the soft and good footing, and 1 out of 1 over this trip. So ticks boxes. And I thought its first up run was fair without threatening too much. But this should be ready to win second up. I think this is a nice race for it. And it's still on the up, whereas some of these have hit their peak. Worried about Touristic. I was keen on him too back at big odds. So well done to anyone that jumped on. But I think he'll be around the mark. And he's the kind of runner that can threaten in a field like this. So I think, always respecting him. He might be worth a small saver, but I've got Belvedere Boys on top. I think he can run a big race and ticks a few boxes. Race number 10, Snack Bar on top for me. I thought it was a good last start run, bumped into one better. This race doesn't look any harder, so I think I'm quite keen on its chances. I think it'll give this field a shake and looks well placed. I thought its last start run was the right form for this. The one that I'm worried about, you can get about 380 on odds comparison now. I think that they're the right odds. Snack Bar's still got plenty of upside. It's on the up. This is a good race for it. The one I am worried about is the 13 Lady Extreme. Races well here. I loved her last start win. Barrier 1's going to be crucial with what kind of tactics, but Alicia Collett, she's a good rider, so I think that's the clear danger in this field in what looks a race of 2. So other runner I'm going to mention in race 5 is Spirewire. Very interesting runner. I know it copped a bit of interesting attention with one of its rides one day where it ran a second in the Magic Millions 2-year-old, and it was a $2 favourite. Now this looks a suitable race for it. I think it's resuming here in the market is going to have a bit of a role to play, but look through its form. It has run 5 lengths off Private Harry, 4 lengths off Arabian Summer, 2 lengths off Growing Empire, and 5 lengths off Storm Boy. I think this is the clear class runner of this race, and I'm really eager to see what the market does. Now, I know it's got a lump weight, but it has one fresh and it has one at this track. So at the moment, we've got $7 on the odds comparison. It's on a drift. I'm interested to see what the market does. I think if the money comes for it, I think definitely time to get involved, punters. And this is a smart runner. It's tackled some very good races. So interested to see there from the Kieran Mayer stable what happens with the market. So keep an eye on that one. I think that's a really good chance. Just make sure to listen to the SmartB Sports Update for updates on other sports around the world. Sign up to SmartB to get the Backer Winner newsletter, daily best bets, tip of the day, and daily updates in news and information for all your sports and racing. And make sure to follow SmartB app on all social media platforms. And Backer Winner on Twitter or X. Thanks everyone for listening. Good luck on the weekend. And as I said, a few market watches to keep an eye on. But of course, use the Smart Odds comparison. That'll guide you on the way, and you know you're getting the best price.
As they race up towards the line.
With a photo finish between second and third.
Oh,